This is a day in the life of a Japanese baker. This is Arina, 31 years old, a mother of two, living in the outskirts of Tokyo in a 3 LDK apartment, and she's just waking up for work. That's Reto, her 2-year-old son, and that's Emma, her 4-year-old daughter. Her husband left early for work, so it's just her and the kids this morning, which is typical for this Japanese family. Oh, that's it?
後でちょっと眉毛描くけど、ですぐこのまま作業しちゃう。
I guess she doesn't have time to waste. First, she makes breakfast for her kids, working quickly as she has a busy day ahead of her. Oh, she's making onigiri rice balls this morning, a fairly common breakfast for Japanese kids.
あとバナナ食べる？
Oh, it's like breakfast in bed, but on the floor. Apparently, the kids prefer this over sitting at the dining table.
手をパッチン。
While the kids are eating, she prepares an onigiri for her husband for when he comes back home for his lunch break. Wait, where's your breakfast?
ママはどうせ残すからいつも残り物。
Now she checks their temperature. In Japan, most nurseries these days use a logging app, which requires parents to enter their kids' info such as their temperature, what they ate for dinner and breakfast, and how much they slept.
2つにする？髪の毛完成。今日は暖かいかな？寒いかな？じゃあこれ向こうで行きゃ。うわ、レイと違う。はい、行くよ。上着着て。
Oh, she's taking her kids to school in a mamachari, meaning mama's bicycle. In Japan, it's common to see 2 child seats attached to a mamachari like this, one in front and the other in the back. Many people in Tokyo don't own a car, and even if they do, this is still a more popular mode of transportation for parents to send their kids to nursery. Even more so these days since the newer ones have electric pedal assist. Good morning, everyone. I am back with another day in the life. I've got a super fun one for you today. Hopefully, Arina had no problem getting the kids ready this morning, and I think she should be on her bike coming shortly. Good morning. Did you sleep well?
昨日はあんまり寝れなかったです。子供が夜中遊んじゃって、でも今日は一日頑張ります。
And this is her bakery, Aripan, named after her, pan meaning bread in Japanese. She opened the shop 5 years ago here in Shinkoiwa together with her mom, and it's quickly become a popular spot among locals. On the busiest time, selling about 800 bread in a day. As soon as Arina arrives, she jumps into the kitchen to start baking, usually taking care of pre-orders and then taking over whatever her mom was baking. That's Arina's mom. What are you doing?
今菓子パンですね。
Oh, when did you come in?
今日は7時前からですね。
Damn, are you always the first one?
いつも私が一番に来ます。
Nice. So that's a bit later than typical Japanese bakeries. Interestingly, in Japan, 51% of bakeries start working between 3 to 6 a.m. and 27% start as early as 1 to 3 a.m. in order to get the shops ready before opening. Apparently, when Arina's bakery first opened, it was only her and her mom, and Arina had just given birth, so that the two weren't too overwhelmed by long work hours but still could pursue their baking passion. They decided to start from 7 a.m. Nice, she's making curry pan, one of my favorites. You made that curry too?
オリジナルです。野菜の水分で炊いてます。だから味が濃厚で美味しいです。
That sounds phenomenal! Japanese bakeries are known for their unique variety of bread products, quite different to their Western counterparts, with items such as melon pan, anpan, and all kinds of sozai breads. And although rice is a Japanese staple, bread gained popularity during the Meiji period, and in less than 2 centuries, it's become even more popular than rice. Interestingly, recent studies show that the monthly expense of a Japanese household for rice is about 15,000 yen, while bread is about 21,000 yen. Since Arina is the head baker, she works on multiple items all at the same time while also overseeing and directing the other workers. It's her responsibility to ensure that the shop bakes the highest quality bread consistently each and every day. So is there anything you pay close attention to?
パンの味だけじゃなくて、ちゃんとお客さんとのコミュニケーション大事にして、ここで買ってよかったなって思ってもらえるように。美味しいパンを作るのはもちろんなんですけどね。
Dope! Growing up, she's always had a passion for cooking, so much so that she enrolled in a specialized food nutrition school focusing on cafe business, as she eventually wanted to start her own restaurant or food-related shop. During her study, she recognized her love for baking, which motivated her to take the next step and get hired at a bakery to gain experience. At 10 a.m., the bakery finally opens, filling the neighborhood with an aroma of their fresh baked goods. Wow, everything is individually wrapped. In Japan, food safety is paramount to showcasing and serving delectable breads. And with Japanese customers equally conscious about cleanliness, it's almost culturally mandatory for breads to be individually wrapped, assuring customers that each piece of bread has been properly handled and no one else has touched it. As their customers purchase their hot out of the oven breads, the kitchen must keep pace with the day's demands. Now she makes her signature Shokupan, the bakery's best seller. So Shokupan is a Japanese milk bread popular for its milky-sweet taste, undeniable moistness, and pillowy cotton candy-like softness, often served as breakfast toast or sandwich bread. Different than traditional white bread, it has a rich, flavorful experience. In Japan, high-end Shokupan is quite popular these days, and cost can range between $7 and $20, and despite the price, it's still regularly sold out. Looks like Arina is going to be doing her thing over here for just a little bit longer. So while she's doing that, let's see what's cooking up around this place. Hi, what's that?
これはバナナパンです。生のバナナが練り込んであって、上にカスタードクリームがかかってます。
Oh, is it popular?
人気ですね。
So, do you like working with your daughter?
いいところもあり、悪いところもありですね。
Well, what's the positive side?
言わなくてもお互い一生懸命力を注がなきゃいけないポイントとか、そういうのがちゃんとわかる。悪いところはお互い遠慮がないから親子喧嘩が始まる。
Oh no, who usually wins?
どっちも一敗だからお互いにどっちも負けとは認めないと思います。
Hi, so how did you start working here?
家が近くてパン屋さんが良かったので。
Have you worked at a bakery befor?
この前もパン屋さんで働いてました。
Why did you change?
ちょうどコロナがあって、それですごい満員電車に毎日乗ってたんですけど、なんかそれがすごいしんどくなっちゃって、家の近くで探したっていう感じです。
Ah, that makes sense. How's it working here?
皆さん優しいところが好きです。すごい楽しいです仕事が。
Cool. Now she has to make a quick run to the local vegetable shop, and she's literally running. Kinda caught me off guard. As a head baker, she says that her time is limited every day, so she's often running and working quickly to make the best use of her time. Ha! And she's still going. On her way to lunch, she makes a quick stop at a nearby organic cafe to drop off a delivery. It's common practice in Japan for local cafes and restaurants to partner with bakeries to offer their baked goods.
ありがとうございました。
A Around 11 a.m. she finally takes a lunch break, but often skips it when the bakery is busy. Luckily, she lives close by, so she can take her lunch at home. And while at home, she not only eats, but also does the house chores like dishes and the laundry that she couldn't finish in the morning. Damn, you're gonna eat all that?
これ1個ぐらい食べるけどあとは明日の子供の朝ごはんとかおやつにします。
I guess she's having a peanut butter sandwich, fruit, and a latte today. Before she eats, she quickly updates her bakery's Instagram. What are you posting?
アリパンが10月28日にオープンして毎月28日はアリパンデーでこういうイベントをやるからそれをアップします。
Cool. It's actually quite common for Japanese restaurants and food businesses to hold such events to build their community of customers by creating seasonal products and unique collaboration items. Arina, what are you gonna do now?
これから戻って明日の仕込みともっとパン作ります。
From now until 5 p.m., she needs to work diligently, working non-stop along with other workers to bake enough bread for the afternoon and evening rushes.
あとあれかメロンパン。
While she works on the dough, one of her workers makes the bakery's special custard cream.
ちょっと焦ったかも。このブクブクがね。もうちょい。
Oh, what was wrong?
もうちょっと火を通してほしかった。
It needs to have a thicker consistency so it won't leak out of the bread.
あ、OK です。
So what do you check for in the cream?
ツヤとあとさっき周り白いブツブツがあったけど今ツヤツヤ。
Since the bakery creates over 60 types of baked goods, some with their own unique fillings, it's critical for Arina to check and give the final sign-off to some of their more delicate recipes. Oh, that's a Yudane baking method which originated in Japan. Instead of being cooked, the flour is mixed with boiling liquid, then left to cool down before use, which gelatinizes the starch in the flour, resulting in a more tender bread which stays softer for longer. By the way, what are you thinking about when you're doing that?
今日の晩ご飯のこととかあとは何が売れてるか見ながら次何作ろうかなとか。はい。
How's today's sales?
天気いいけどちょっと落ち着いてますね。これではい2センチで切ります。
Do you know her?
この踊りを教えてもらった先生です。フラメンコの先生です。
Oh, I see. Arina was actually a ballet dancer for over 20 years and started learning flamenco when she was 18. She hasn't been able to attend lessons much after giving birth, so she's happy to see her teacher. Are you tired?
もう一踏ん張り。
She says that shortly after the bakery opened, she was still recovering from giving birth, but thought she could push through it. Unfortunately, she collapsed from overwork and had to be hospitalized. Since that time, she's been forced to take a more balanced approach to work, family, and her health, despite her tendency to push herself. So, have you ever thought of expanding?
分身ができたら2店舗3店舗やりたいんですけど今は難しいですねやっぱり。こんにちは。
Now she hand draws the signage for the bakery's monthly event. Are you done?
はい終わりました。お迎えに行きます。じゃあお疲れ様です。お疲れ様です。
Yay, finally done. Now that all the baking is finished for the day, she lets her staff handle the sales counter for the rest of the evening.
あとしらす。
Before picking up her kids, she needs to buy ingredients for dinner at the Shotengai, aka shopping street, by her bakery. It's common for these shopping streets to be right in front of the station and to have a covered ceiling to make it more comfortable for shoppers despite the weather. Oh, they're stopping by at the Gashiya, a traditional-style Japanese vintage penny candy shop for kids, often found in quiet local residential areas like this.
違う。これは？違うの？
The snacks and candies sold here usually start from 10 yen, 7 cents, in addition to the prize tickets.
何にするの？
Emma's drawing a ticket to win one of the bouncy ball prizes, but she seems upset that she didn't draw the one she wanted.
これで終わりだよ、エマね。OK？
It's tough, huh? Well, I'm glad she's happy now. Before returning home, Arina goes back to the bakery to pick up some bread as the kids usually get hungry before dinner, and they love mommy's bread as well as choosing from the display. It's become an everyday routine for them.
エマも座って。バイバイ。
finally home. Oh, and her husband's home before them. While the husband puts the kids in the bath, Arena prepares dinner. Her husband's not always home around this time, but was able to finish early today, which is always a help when it comes to their family's night routine.
みんなに見られていいの？
よっしゃ
ウィンしな。
パツが見えないぞ
How was work?
疲れました。
Hey, I like the pull-up bar. Can you do it?
懸垂。
Yeah.
よし。
何回？
How about 10? Wow, that's hoppy. It's a beer-flavored drink with almost no alcohol. Back in the post-war era, beer was too expensive for most people, so hoppy was created and mixed with soju as a beer substitute. These days, Japanese drink it for fun and as a nostalgic retro experience. Nice! Tonight they're having temaki sushi, a hand-wrapped family-style sushi dinner.
いただきます
いただきます。
ご飯すごいちょっとで大丈夫。あっちいいでしょ。
オッケー。
お座りたん。上向きで。
そうそうそうそう、上向き上向き。
I guess Emma's still in training. So it looks like Adina and the family will be having dinner for just a little bit longer, then probably after that go hang out in the living room, play around until probably 9:30, 10 o'clock, and then all of them will go to sleep together. But that's pretty much a day in the life of a Japanese baker. If you guys like this video, help me out and hit that like button. If you want to help support the channel, check out the Tokyo merch. And if you guys want to see more videos like this or anything related to Japan, hit that subscribe button and the bell button. I'll catch you guys in the next one.